dear. Oh, I tried to ring my mother from Afghanistan earlier this year. It's true, you get to do some weird gigs in this job. You know, I go out to entertain the troops in Afghanistan and Iraq and all out those places. Has anybody been out to those places? Have you, really? Is there anybody out there? Where are you? Give us a wave. Back there. Are you in the forces or ex-forces? You're in the forces. Which one are you in? The paras. Shit. Anyone in the TA? Do you know, I go out. Have you been out to those places? It's terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, it's all right for you. Yeah, you've got the training. It's all right for you. It's terrifying for us, a civilian. See, and that's the thing. You love to wind us up, don't you? Because you have to fly. You can't fly from Heathrow, can you? You have to fly with the RAF out to Baghdad or Kabul, don't you? And as soon as you get on the flight, they love it. Because if you're not in the forces, they love it. As soon as you get on that flight, they seize every opportunity to wind you up. 20 minutes before you arrive in a war zone, Kabul or Baghdad, they put all the lights out on the plane, don't they? Everything goes out, right? It's terrifying. Even the lights that flash on the end of the wing, everything goes out. And it's terrifying, and that's where you really start winding people up, because that's where you start handing out your helmets and your flak jackets and your machine guns for you, and we get a swimming cap and a glow stick to waggle about. It's true. They wind you up. Do you know, I was on that. You can tell me if this is true, because I was on a flight to Kabul, and the first thing I did when we arrived in Kabul was I went to switch my phone on. Is this true? Because movers, they call them, these logistics people in the army. The girl saw me going to switch my phone on in Kabul, and she screamed at me. She said, "You there! Turn your phone off, turn your phone off. What do you do? Not turn that phone on. Did you turn your phone on?" I said, "No." I had, right? She said, "Turn your phone off, turn your phone off." I said, "Why? She said, "This is the bit I don't know if it's true." But she said, "The Taliban are in the foothills and in the mountains around this airfield. And if you so much as turn your phone on," she said, "that they have such sophisticated equipment that they can access the numbers that you've dialed." And is that true?
Yeah, not far off.
Not far off. Because I said I was just going to ring my mum. No, tell her I'm safe. She'll be worried. She'll be concerned. I said, "I'm just going to ring my mum. Tell her I've arrived in Kabul." She said, "Whatever you do, don't do that, because if you ring somebody, then not only do they know where you are, but they can access the numbers that you've dialed. And the Taliban," she said, "will ring your mother." And I said, "Oh yeah, let them bloody ring her. Because they'll hang up before she does, I promise you that much. Unless they've got an unhealthy interest in next door's new caravan, they're going to hang up before she does. And they would regret it the following Sunday and every Sunday after that when they're trying to watch the Vicar of Dibley and she rings up in the middle of it. Who is it? It's Mrs. Gilbert, the one with the caravan. You remember? How did she get her number? She must have done 1471. I don't know. Tell her I'm in the bath. We live in a cave, you bloody idiot. She's asking if I need a torch. How bright? 1,000,000 candles. What the hell are we going to do with that? She's mental. Just hang up. I can't. She's gone to get the cat. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. It's been a pleasure to play for you. I'm Rhod Gilbert. Thank you very, 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 very much.